It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all
in
love
real
the Shaq.
life. Yeah, everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands
I
for.
think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got
So I
4
don't care.
rings, but I could
Because they're running train day first game.
Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me. Similar with how Kenny played with the King. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big Shot Bob.
Oh, wow.
Saved
One of
me
my
so
favorites,
many
too.
times.
So he's won both of our favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. And Nick Van Exel, even though me and Nick didn't win together, we had a great time.
Well, obviously, he said big shot.
We are in Philadelphia, where the crowd is on their feet. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. All fueled up and ready to go.
That Jalil. Who's that?
Let's check out who's on the
Rodriguez,
floor.
okay.
Taking
Oh,
a look
there's
at the
Ben
Lakers.
Simmons. That's the only
Jordan
reason why I
Clarkson
picked this
is out
team,
there
because
with
of Ben.
Russell. Then there's Baller. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Mozgov, and at the center, filling out the middle.
Come on.
Clarkson with the ball. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. That's good. Baller's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead
See?
belongs to them.
This
Oh,
one,
well,
all my,
dishes to Simmons.
all the ones that have to do with
Shot is no
gaming.
good. Philadelphia last year struggled in a number of ways, Greg. The big one was they couldn't make shots as a team. Very basic.
And Kevin, lowest field goal percentage in the entire league. And by
That Brandon
a wide
Ingram.
margin, hard to get any wins when that's the case.
The 76ers off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. That's tipped.
Oh,
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
this is for
The
real.
76ers have gone 0 of 3
You
from the field to
freaking,
start
what's the
game.
name on 2K16?
And you know, the Sixers
Use
did
the
end
word
with the lowest field goal percentage in
freaking.
the league. Shot just under 41% on the season. Easily put them in last place, and you can't win if you shoot that poorly.
Here's Randall after the Sixers pick up 2. Back to Russell. To the inside, Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baller's got 7.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And guys, you would have hoped the 76ers would have improved over the course of the season, but really their shooting got worse after the All-Star break, dropping below 40%.
Here is Bayless. It's deflected.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Rodriguez outside. Right wing. And Simmons kicks to Okafor. It's deflected. Here's Rodriguez, and it's blocked. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Russell passes to Ingram. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here is Bayless. He's covered by Clarkson. And Bayless kicks to Simmons. Charity stripe shot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage. Of them going forward.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Luol Deng is checked in for Randall. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And the defense not making things easy for them.
Yeah, they're having a hard time getting the ball in the basket, Greg. I mean, and as a result, falling behind here.
They get the rebound. And the pass to Ingram. Russell with a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Russell's got his first basket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Passes it to Clarkson. And the rejection by Embiid. Pass to Henderson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Clarkson got it from 16 feet. Clarkson's got his third basket of the night right there.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Landry. Out to the right wing and stolen by Russell. The shot no good. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers lead by 13. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Baller, Deng out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Russell, and it's Williams, a two-guard.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Larry Nance is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 11. And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get. A solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't really specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined, and that's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
That's tipped. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Nobody near Williams. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The 76ers again can't hit it.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Russell kicks to Nance. Screen by Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dang. Landry grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 11. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Dang. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's stolen by Nance. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Kicks it to Henderson. For 3, Covington. And it's Dang with the rebound. Lakers leading by 13.
Listen, playing Western Conference teams is never easy. And for the 76ers last year, it got downright ugly. Some games against the West, they just didn't stand any chance.
Now the dish to Nance. Wide open. That's good.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Shot left block. Bounces high off the rim and drops. A lot of blowouts for Philly last year against the West, as you talked about. Greg only managed to take 6 wins in their 30 games. Clark out of conference.
And, Kevin, that was tied for the fewest wins against the West in the league. But, again, no surprise with Philadelphia because they really were focused on developing young talent there.
That's good.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range right at the rim.
And, Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find the time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Randall's checked in for Los Angeles. Henderson pulls it in.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
1:36 left now here in the second. Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Lewis Williams.
And it's doubtful that the Lakers will win multiple titles in the coming years unless something drastic happens. Still, this is a franchise committed to success, and they'll do whatever it takes to get back into the postseason.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
And looking at Joel Embiid, he has all the tools to be the game's next great center. He's raw, no doubt about that. And he'll have to overcome the injuries, but his combination of side speed, agility, practically unparalleled.
Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Dishes it to Henderson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Regarding Joel Embiid, what makes him even that much more unique as a young 7-footer, excellent shot mechanics and a feathery touch. In college at Kansas, he shot Greg 63% for the floor. Many of those were face-up jumpers.
And as the season wore on, he became money at the free throw line as well. Those are the kinds of unique attributes that make him an extra scary prospect.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Huertas. And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Lou Williams. 32 seconds left here in the second. Got a piece of it. Randall dishes to Dang. That's good. Dang's got 8 here in the quarter.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Covington in the corner. Mozgov grabs the board.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Clarkson got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are leading by 12. Your opinion, Shaq?
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See ya.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
We've got Henderson, Joel Embiid out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Robert Covington, and that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road games.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Ingram passes to Randall. Soft touch off the glass. Randall's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples. And he's really having all sorts of problems with this jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Henderson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Russell kicks to Clarkson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Clarkson's got 8 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Embiid kicks to Henderson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. To the left wing. Here's Covington. It's tipped, but he recovers it. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Randall. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Brandon Bass is checked in for Mozgov. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Clarkson. Ingram passes to Williams. He dishes it to Russell. Down low. Embiid with the steal. Covington's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They trail by 18. Here's Henderson. Connects, the jumper drops. He's got 8.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and we're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
The first one falls.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injuries.
The Lakers making a switch here. Deng's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy because we know in the NBA, it's a herd mentality if something works.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively, they desperately need a basket.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now, here is Russell. And there's the feed to Williams. He kicks it to Bass. There's the pass to Williams. Bass with the screen. Williams attacking. Can't capitalize on the good screen. The 76ers trail by 17. To the middle. Covington dishes to Embiid. Henderson, no one around him. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys, plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Young's checked in for Larry Nance. Los Angeles leading by 17. Russell kicks to Bass. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Over in the corner, Williams. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the wing right side. And it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. .26 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Lakers leading by 19. Feeds it to Young. Passes it to Bass. Outside Dang. Good on the shot. Tang's got 4 points this quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Russell. Baller is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. And that one's good by Henderson. Lakers leading by 18. The drive by Russell. Here's Mozgov. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Great open look there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
A big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
Here's Covington out to the right wing. Six to shoot. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Coming on the floor for your 76ers, Simmons. Grant.
Timeout called the Lakers. And for Carl Landry, he powered his way through the league a few years back, but somewhere along the line, Clark, his game kind of topped out.
His best season, Kevin, he averaged 18 and 7. I think injuries have been a factor, but last year was down to 7 and 4 his game averages, so he's starting to slide.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Ingram passes to Randle. On the money from 12 feet away.
And back to Carl Landry. Sophisticated scorer, a variety of post moves, a tough guy willing to play through pain, but he just never had the size or explosiveness to dominate. And now that he's getting a little older, that really has become an issue.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
It's deflected. On up the court. The shot misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Mozgov dishes to Russell. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mozgov. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, visiting Carl Landry again here. I mean, he's a role guy. He shoots a high percentage from the field, from the foul line, gives you a little nasty and edge down low. Yet you can't make him out to be more than he is.
And that's going to be a treble.
You know, guys, the teamwork and rhythm we saw from them earlier just isn't there right now. They've lost it, and the turnovers are starting to pile up.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Clarkson kicks to Russell. And that one's good. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now, here is Russell. He feeds it to Mozgov. Back to Russell. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The 76ers didn't lie to themselves about last season, Greg. They knew they weren't going to be in the playoffs. They spent a lot of time last season developing their young players.
Yeah, exactly. And listen, the 3rd straight year the Sixers would miss the playoffs. But as you said, Kevin, they knew what the season had in store. The key was could they keep those young guys focused on growth and experience and not get caught up in the fact that they struggled to win games. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And he makes the first.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Russell. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And so here is Philadelphia following the bucket by the Lakers, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer, but that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-4 run right now. 58 seconds left in the game. That one goes. Count it.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Took him no time at all on that one. Here's Wirtz. Tipped away. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And he gets it to go.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for him.
Bass, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Here's Bayless, and it's denied. And here's Clarkson. And so it's the Lakers take
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaquille O'Neal. Time now for some highlights as we take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set And how'd you feel about